tail end of the season, at this point, and so you're not saving anything for this last moment. The most important thing is giving our guys the proper rest, hydration, feeding them, and then just beginning the same prep that we always do, going into every game. And certainly each opponent is a little bit different, and UMass provides a very stiff challenge. We've only played them one time. Obviously that game was not a game that was great for us, and so we've got to go back. They've seen all the film from that game when we returned from Amherst, so they understand kind of how we played. And you're going to have some games like that over the course of the season, but UMass played extremely well. I mean, they have 2 first-teamers, right, on their front line, and so we've just got to get our guys ready.
But that was such an outlier for you guys, especially. I mean, a normal person wouldn't expect the same exact thing to happen again. So I mean.
Yeah, you never say never,
yeah,
right?
Well,
I mean, I think it's like they played extremely well in that game. They imposed their will on the game, and they knocked us on our heels. And we've got to be better. We have to be better in order to come out with a win. But again, like I said, each game takes a life of its own. Our guys are excited, about this tournament, and excited to be advancing and to have another chance tomorrow against a really good team.
And can you already tell the whole morale and tone of the team just to get off that?
Yeah,
the end of the regular season is gone, and now they're undefeated here, so it can change everything.
I think at home, we were, prior to coming up here, our guys were ready, at that point to kind of move on. And, even though we had a tough end to the season, 2 really hard-fought losses on the road, and then 1 at home where it was, not a great game for us without Max. And so that was hurtful, to us. But we have a great group, a high-character group, a group that, still understands that their goals are still out there, and a belief in their defense and their ability to score, certainly on a neutral floor. And, we've got to just be ready to go tomorrow. We've got to do it again, right? Play after play after play, and really compete hard.
Ryan, you've played 2 high-intensity games, close games over this past week. UMass hadn't played in a week. Is there any advantage to that?
I don't know that there's an advantage, because you get into a situation where, everybody's excited about March. Everybody's competing for the same thing. I mean, you can see the intensity out there. You watched some of those games last night, right? You see St. Mary's playing Gonzaga, and it's just like every possession, is a fight. And that's how it was today, out here. I'm sure that's how it was in the first game, and you just got to be ready for it.
Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.